on the mechanics of the communication, we're not talking anything bookish. Just imagine what happens in our life. We are getting lot of signals from somewhere, from the outer world.
I mean, in our time, a lot of noise is happening,
and lot of
especially from
it's
the,
interesting.
from
And noise
internet,
is also coming.
from internet,
and signals are also coming. And what do? Receive. I receive them. Right. Somehow, to some of the signals, I acknowledge, or I may choose not to acknowledge. Then I have to process it. Okay, how does it connect to my experience? Because somebody else is coming with his own mindset and experience. I received, then I have to, as a listener, has to process it. And after processing, what do? We respond to that, right? So the next step is respond. So in our antennas, then we send out signals to them, right? And sometimes we are the initiators. We initiate response. So normally, I think these are the things we do. If I recapitulate, it's we receive, we acknowledge and process and respond, and we initiate on our own. And in this session, actually, our focus is what is an acceptable thing in these mechanics, which is sort of desirable in communication, to be positive, to be productive, to be efficient. So in receive, what is it that actually is acceptable? One is I am receiving, it's a sort of listening, right? I am totally 100% rejecting it. No, not for me. I know it already. And maybe I'm totally 100% slavishly following it without even thinking it, blind following. So I should be somewhere in the middle to take it and then process it. I think this is a sort of medium.
like an adult.
Like an adult.
Not like a blind child.
Exactly.
Or like a total
Yeah,
obstinate,
exactly.
Miserable.
Now these are those negative.
Bitter man.
And when I process or acknowledge, what is it? The desirable thing is what? What is the sort of desirable behavior? I think head and heart both should be used in that. Both head and heart. If
Should be
we
involved.
are ignoring the emotional part of it, right? Most of our communication with the spouses will actually end up with the problems, right? If I'm only logical,
It becomes a dry bone.
right, exactly. So both head and heart should, and it should be sort of empathy. I mean, I'm trying to understand his component. There's some form of empathy in that, trying to understand where he is coming from. If I am not trying to put my feet in her shoes, I really can't. So some sort of, that's why heart. In response, I feel in today's times, noise comes more than signals. So we should somehow be able to make some intelligent filters which work for us. That intelligent filtering is important, so that we keep them out. And sort of saving our energy. I have to choose my battles, sort of stuff. A little bit of prioritize. But when I respond, it should be clear. It should be what?
Short, clear, succinct,
Clear and
short.
short. Right? Not long convoluted to make around, which the rule is kulu kaulan sadida. Right? Baat seedhi karo. Talk straight. Right? And this is also important. I mean, if I am there living among those friends or in the family, but I'm just silent and coming and going, and
some active reaction should be there.
that's why, okay, you initiate the salam. You initiate the greet. You initiate. That's important. That you initiate means you are willing to connect instead of being insular. So that's how this loop should complete. So if I recapitulate, the kind of acceptable behaviors are, when we receive, we should listen. Listen means not that I 100% rejecting it. I should try to understand the mindset, because that's just your mind reading activity. We should be able to sort of have some EQ.
Don't be a bitter
Exactly.
bitter man who is rejecting the
Rejecting
universe.
exactly.
And don't be a mindless baby just taking anything.
I know it all attitude, or he knows nothing, or it is a stupid attitude. No, okay, he might be. But take it, process it, reject it, but reject it with the conscious decision. And use your emotions, heart, amygdala, and rational mind together. Not just be amygdala driven, or not just be logical driven. And third is be clear. Be clear. What you want to say should be enough, not that the other person has to ask 25 questions to understand what you want to say. And salam. And few things that we can say can maybe grease or lubricate or beautify this process. For example, if we take from our ma'ruf or ethics or desirable, if I would write somewhere, let's say here, for example, why do we say things like smile, right? Even during the meditation and during the yoga, they say your face should be smiling, so that you exude a positive energy. Connect. Why do we say go out with clean and hygiene? Now imagine those spouses and wives, we should have a sympathy with them, whose husband is a smoker. Now, imagine the kind of smell, right? This cleanliness, this hygiene, right? Those prayers, these are all actually connect and communicate things which probably we are missing out. So to recap, this is the highest human faculty. 95% of the time we spend on it. We should consciously think about it. Okay, am I really, my behavior is reasonable for the society, for myself? Because eventually it's myself who are doing to myself.
Even is my behavior healthy for myself?
Healthy.
Because if I'm unhealthy, I don't need to think anymore about the society, then everything is gone.
Thank you.